Namaste. Welcome to our immersion. Today we're going to be doing more of a dynamic, strong practice, a power vinyasa style of practice. So just to remind you overall of the 8 sequences, the 8 episodes, we have 4 classes that are strong and dynamic, and then 4 classes that are soft and gentle and relaxing, more of a meditative approach. So today's practice, if you've just woken up and you want to start your day and really get the energy moving, if you're feeling generally lethargic and you feel like you want to raise the vitality levels, strengthen and tone, body, mind, this would be a nice practice to integrate into your day. Okay, so let's begin. Come to a standing position. And we'll come to the top of the mat, hands to the heart and Tadasana. And let's start with really grounding ourselves, feeling our body and feeling the breath moving in and out very slowly. Push down through the 4 corners of the feet. You'll feel immediately your legs turn on, strong. Lift up through the waist. Ground the tailbone down. Shoulders relax. Ears above the shoulders. The head feels like it's floating upward. Take a breath in, raise your arms up. As if you're gathering energy. Exhale, hands back down to the heart. Arriving, grounding, softening. Inhale, arms up. Fill up the lungs. It's as if the whole body's expanding, receiving that breath. And exhale. And the tensions and stresses already washing out, breath by breath. Inhale. Big breath. And exhale. Let's begin. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward, all the way down. Step back into downward facing dog. And let's start just warming up. Bend the knees back and forth. Take an inhale. And on your exhale, bend the right knee and push your left heel down, stretching the left hip back. Inhale here. Exhale the other side. Releasing any neck tension. Inhale. Switching on exhale. Inhale. Switching on exhale. Both heels towards the floor. Tailbone up to the sky. Ground evenly through your hands. Feel a steady current of power from the hands to the tail. Sits bones rising, chest towards your thighs, strong belly. One more breath. Bring your feet together and now take your right leg up to the sky. One leg down dog. Try to keep the hips square. Inhale a little bit higher, longer. Exhale, relaxing at that new edge. Inhale a little bit higher. Exhale, relaxing at the new edge. One more time, inhale. And then exhale, hug the knee, step, and bring the left knee down to the floor. Bring your hands up to your knee and tuck your tailbone. When you feel that the tailbone has grounded down, it pulls the belly in and it gives us a boost in the spine. So then we can raise the arms up. Let's lace the hands above the head and press through the palms. Shoulders down, palms up, tail down. A soft focal point, slow breath. Enjoy the posture. Each posture is such a gift. Can you feel the gifts of this posture? Pour in breath in, arms back. On your exhale, sinking the hips a little deeper. One more time, inhale. Hips deeper. Release your arms, inhale. On your exhale, place your hands beside your feet. Lift up through the hips and send the left hip forward. Right hip swivels back, squaring the hips, and then bow over your front leg. Belly strong, grounded feet. Inhale, lengthening the spine. And then inchworming your spine down the legs. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Lengthen the spine. You feel your waist pulling long. Exhale, softening down the legs. 1 more time. Body's melting open. Ground, bend the front knee, ground both feet. Keep your left hip forward and tuck your tail. If you need hand on the knees, you can. Otherwise, coming up into crescent lunge, inhale. But now bring your hands behind your back and lace your hands behind the back. Keep pushing through the back heel for stability. Keep tucking through the tail for stability. Now inhale, lift your hands up higher, chin up. Find a focal point. Exhale, keep the hands up, soften, bend the front knee more. Good, keep that. Tuck your tail. Inhale, lift your hands higher, softening the front knee. 1 more time. Shifting the edge. Release your arms up to the sky with an inhale. A nice big wave up, taking it into back bend. And then all the way down. 1 leg down dog, the right leg up to the sky. Inhale, way up. And then bend your upper knee and reach the foot for the opposite shoulder. We'll feel the side body open. Inhale, knee higher. Press the chest to the thigh. Exhale. Inhale, upper knee higher. And exhale, opening through side body. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Straighten the upper leg, squaring the hips. Exhale, foot down. Knees to floor, child's pose. 2 breaths. Come back to the center. If the breath has gotten short or the mind is racing, clear the slate, start fresh. Breathe in, right to the top and out. Release all tension. Taking that clear, strong, kind mind into the same sequence on the opposite side. Hands and knees, downward dog, feet together. Left leg up, inhale, first edge. Exhale, chest to thighs. Inhale, little more power, leg goes up higher, longer. Exhale, calming at that new edge. 1 more time, inhale higher. Calming deeper. Inhale, prepare to step. And exhale, hug the knee gracefully, stepping. Right knee lands on the floor, nice long stance. Hands to the knee. You can use your hands to help give you that pelvic tilt, tucking the tail. And then inhale, raise your arms up, lace through the palms. So we feel that the spine is strong and open, light. That's kind of the overall feedback. We hear these detail points of alignment. Tuck the tail, lift the ribs. But overall, our feedback is stability, lightness, openness. Good. Exhale, swan diving down. Shift up, lift through the hips, and shift the weight backwards. 3 breaths. Back heel to the floor, right hip forward. When you inhale, lengthening through the spine. Like an inchworm. Exhale, the body floats down the leg. A little more each time. Inhale, reach through the spine. And exhale, down the leg. 1 more deep breath. Releasing tension on exhale. Bend the front knee, 90-degree angle. Strong back leg. Tuck your tail. Inhale, rise all the way up into crescent lunge. And then exhale, lace your hands behind your back. Check that the tail is tucked, strong belly. Let's begin moving with breath. Inhale, reach the arms up. Keep that. Exhale, softening the front knee. And as the knee softens and bends, you want to keep the pubic bone, tail down, pubic bone curling in. Again, inhale. Pubic bone in, soft knee bend. They go together. One more time, inhale. Let's open the arms up, big stretch into back bend, arms back, and float forward, swan dive down. One leg down dog, inhale way up to the sky. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Child's pose, bring the knee down, knees down, and rest. 2 breaths, big breaths. Clear the slate. Come back to this moment as it is. One more breath. Back to downward facing dog. Right leg up, inhale. Step forward, exhale, warrior 1 posture. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, sink into the hips. On your inhale, lengthen heels to fingers, bring your arms back. Exhale, sink a little deeper into the hips. One more time, inhale. And on this exhale, straighten your front leg and swan dive. Triangle pose. Right hand comes down, left hand up. We want to check here that the upper body is not really rounding forward. So the hips, shoulders, legs, all in the same plane. No tension in the shoulder. Keep lots of space there. One more breath. Belly strong. Lengthening everywhere. Arms, spine, and legs. We're going to take this posture now and rotate it. Look down. For a moment, bend your front knee and place your front hand forward and as much to the side as you need. Okay? The left hand can start on the hip if you like, yeah? And lift your back leg. Squaring the hips to face sideways. If it feels right, shift your gaze. Forward, reaching your arm to the sky, and breathe. One more breath. Take your left hand down, and now your left leg up to the sky. Now your bottom knee might be bent if the hands cannot touch the floor. Okay? Left leg coming higher. So on our inhale, we're going to lengthen toes through the chest and head. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, deepening the body towards the leg. If it's available, one hand. Yeah, possibly no hands. Yeah. One more breath. Now, bend your front knee and softly place the foot back down behind you into a lunge. Inhale into crescent lunge. And then exhale into one leg down dog. Leg goes up. Now on this round, bring your foot down, back into down dog, and turn your body to face sideways, side plank. Right arm up to the sky. If this is too much to have the legs stacked, you can always bring one foot behind you or even in front of you and open it up that way. Hips forward, upper body back, and breathe. Downward dog. Left leg up, inhale. Step forward, exhale, warrior 1, 3 breaths. Let's really work with breath and movement. Inhales open you. Heel to fingers. Exhale, moving into the hips. Breath awareness. The breath also helps us with mind. Inhale, there's strength and focus of mind. Exhale, mind calms. Right in the face of the challenge. Opening sideways, triangle pose, so get very big. Lengthening on your exhale, swan dive down. Left hand down to the shin, right arm up to the sky. Anchor the tail down. Belly firm. Steadily pressing through the feet for stability. Yeah, whatever's on the floor pushes down to the floor, grounds you. Whatever's in the sky reaches to the sky, buoyancy. So we're going to feel for that, particularly in our next posture. Look down, bend the front knee for a moment, place your hand forward and to the side as much as you need to. So this is our base. Remember, base pushes down, so ground. Then the upper body, leg, the upper part of the posture is going up, reaching up. Find a soft, still eyes on a focal point. If you're ready, you can shift the gaze. Breathing. Really activate that upper foot. Yeah, flex it. Yes. Okay, good. Both hands down. And yes, there's a peak of endurance here. Let's bring that breath in, calmness, mindfulness. Swan dive down the legs, right leg up to the sky, inhale. Taking variations of hands if you like. One hand, no hands. Yeah. The upper hip rotating inward, that really helps you with the left-right balance. Yeah. Rotating, okay. Let's transition. How gracefully can you transition? Bend the front knee, reach the back foot. Yeah. Down, grounding. As soon as that foot touches, tuck your tail. We float all the way back up on an inhale. Crescent lunge. Exhale. One leg down dog. Leg goes up to the sky. Bring the foot down. Side plank on the other side. Okay, I demonstrated one variation. Another one you might take is to have the knee down on the floor. So you could try that one. And that helps us learn how to integrate the core strength. Okay. Another variation, if you'd like a little more challenging, you can bring the foot up the leg and then open it up. Exhale, downward dog. Many variations of these postures. Come down to the floor, all the way down, and let's enjoy Cobra Pose. Lower, middle, or high for 5. Feel your spine. 4. So nice. Chest opening, shoulders rolling back. Very strong line, toes to crown. Longer. Longer and broader through the shoulders. And release down. Forehead on hands. Take a big breath. Continue to breathe here and breathe into the lower back. So you can feel the tailbone just anchoring down a little bit. Your belly will pull off a little from the floor, ever so slightly. Creates a nice long channel. It's like your circuit connector. The tailbone comes down and the upper lower body. Nice long line of energy. And then breathe in as your belly rises, your back will puff up. And then down. So you're giving yourself an internal massage there, and shoulders nice and relaxed, neck is open. It's very nice after. That's a strong sequence. Face is soft. And we can really feel in our direct experience. You know, yoga is an opportunity for real intimacy with all that you are. Yeah? We're of this magnificent universe. The wisdom of the universe is within us. Here we rest, and we just let that intelligence do its magic. And we can get out of the way. Enjoy. So wonderful. We're going to complete this sequence today with a standing balancing sequence. So let's come up to the hands and the knees. And then up to standing position. Okay, let's face this way here. Shift your weight to your left foot. And then reach down, bring the right foot up to the inner thigh. Hips square, hands to the heart. So find a soft, still focal point. Eyes are soft, eyes are still. And then inhale, foot to fingers. We're like a tree. Yeah? Feet rooting down to the ground. Yeah? It's our base, solid. And then the arms just like floating branches, leaves in the wind. Breathing in and breathing out. Can you feel both qualities, both stable, but also very light? There's a sense of inner movement, yeah? Inner freedom. Bring the hands now to the hips and the knee up to the height of the hips. You're welcome to hold your knee if you like. Okay? Inhale. Squeeze the belly as you kick your foot forward. Okay. Take another breath in. As the heel kicks forward, we're going to pull the belly in stronger. One more time. Inhale. Very high, very long. And then exhale, heel forward, belly in. And then exhale, leg behind you. Pause for a moment with that foot on the floor. And really lengthen, squeeze your shoulders back. So head to tail is a really long line there. And we're going to keep that line lengthening. Strong belly. Breath in. Find a focal point in front of you, maybe a couple of meters. And then coming down. Maybe halfway down. Maybe 90 degrees. Lifting the back leg. One more breath. And then back up we come. Foot comes back down. And then close your eyes. Feel the legs left and right. You'll feel the energy redistribute. Switch sides. We'll take that same sequence, other side. Ground the foot. The weight's even on the foot. All corners of the feet pushing down. And you'll feel that just lifts the whole body up a bit. Foot comes up to the inner thigh. Hands to the heart. You could even use a wall. If you're learning, maybe you have an injury, it's a bit challenging to balance, you can always have a pole or a wall that you can feel just to help you while you're integrating. Inhale, arms up, and lift, 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 lift. Growing up. Ribs lifting. Heart lifting. Arms drawing back. Neck is wide open. Bring your hands to the hips. Knee comes up to the height of the hips. Now the tendency may be to lean backwards, so we're going to try our best to keep ears, shoulders, hips all in one line down to the ankles. Okay, so from the side, I'll just show you. Inhale. Squeeze the belly, kick through the heel. So the very challenge is to keep this part here solid. Again, inhale. You might be holding the knee. Exhale while you explore. One more breath, inhale, and then push through the heel, squeeze the belly. Swing the leg back behind you. Grow as long as you can, head to the toes. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades, strong belly, and then swan dive down. Lifting the leg is a major direction of our energy there. Lifting, 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 heart forward. And then pivoting to your edge. And then back up slowly. We're going to take that same sequence now in a seamless flow. The first round's always a little uncoordinated. We're thinking about it a little bit more, but then as we build a meditation, it will flow quite nicely. Ready? Let's begin. Okay, ground. Clear the slate. Breath in and out. Think Tai Chi, very smooth, yeah? Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms up. Hold there, exhale. Shoulders down. Inhale, hands to hips. Exhale, kick through the foot. Leg comes behind you, inhale. Shoulders squeeze, exhale, coming down. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, foot down. Core stays solid. Inhale, foot to the leg. Exhale, calming, setting that posture, hands to heart. Inhale, opening, very embracing movement. Exhale, calming. Inhale, bottom foot to head lengthen. Exhale, squeeze your belly, kick through the foot. Inhale, leg comes back behind you, shoulder blades back. And then swan dive down. Focal point very handy. Keep lifting your back leg as you unpivot the hip. This is the moving joint here. Exhale, foot down. One more round. Inhale with breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Soft face, somehow we can manage. Mind is happy. Just practicing. Just bringing your best intention forward. That's perfect yoga. Last side. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the breath flowing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Take a deep breath. Feel. Namaste.